Hey y'all.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
Where y'all coming from?
The bookstore.
Really? What y'all got in those bags?
Books.
What kind of books?
Books.
For what kind of classes?
History books.
History. Yes.
Humanities and African diaspora.
Ah, so how did you get your books?
Ivy Wells Book Foundation.
From where?
Ivy Wells Book Foundation.
Foundation or fund?
Fun.
Okay, yeah, it's really cool to get the name right. What do y'all know about Ida B. Wells?
Well, she was one of the founding members of the NAACP. She also became popular for writing about the lynchings in the United States, which caused a lot of controversy. What else?
She was a feminist.
She was a feminist.
She was also a journalist, which is what I want to be. So
Okay.
Investigative journalist, yeah, to be specific.
She's like an example for African Americans when they want to protest to get their point across. She did it in a peaceful way by writing.
Okay.
Reason being because she was only paid $30 a month over white professors and teachers who were being paid $80 per month.
You mean journalists?
Journalists, no, because she was a teacher.
Ah.
a teacher.
So she
Okay.
only got paid $30 a month.
Very good.
When white teachers got paid
So
$80
you
a
guys
month.
have done your research on her.
Yeah.
Okay. What does it mean to be able to have some help with your books this semester?
Everything. When you
Everything.
come from a background where you don't get, well, your family can't provide the financial needs that you need to get a better education, it's hard to have books. And the class has been in session for almost 3 weeks now, and you fall behind, so you get this extra help to be able to be compatible with your peers, to learn as much as they are with the books that you need.
For me personally, it helps because I'm chronically ill and I go to the doctors like 5 times a month, so that adds up to co-pays. And my family just couldn't afford to get me these books, so this is very, very helpful for me, and I'm very appreciative of this.
It's like a support system to know that there's faculty and staff on our campus that care enough to want to support us and to help us further education financially, because when you always hear, oh, this book is due and this book is due, it's almost like too much to try to do at one time. So the fact that people care means a lot.
yeah, absolutely. I specifically don't have, the funds to purchase my books. So it's good to know that there's people here who are, looking out for people like me and can buy my books.
I appreciate it because I had a class where I had to buy a $35 book that came out of my money that I spent all summer saving up to buy books, and we used it for one assignment at the beginning of the semester, and that was it. So, and then it was a required textbook. So it means a lot to be able for someone else to, help me get the book, and then like I'm still gonna use it obviously, but it means a lot to know that like someone's gonna help, even if it only is for 2 weeks, and then I don't use the book again. Because then I could sell it to someone else or give it to someone else for like a very, and then they can appreciate me giving it back.
A lot of the times the professors don't realize that this is coming out of students' pockets, and we already have to pay for tuition and fees, room and board, and they will say, well, it's only $50. $50 is a lot to a college student, and sometimes the edition is, they want to use a certain edition because they wrote the book, and it's just not fair to us when we can't afford it. And I guess they think that we do have a support system, but that support system is already paying for room and board and again tuition. So where else do we get the money? So we have to go out to our school to see if we can get further help to pay to learn what we're going to do inside the classroom.
To piggyback off of what she said, one of the books that I needed for class, my Spanish class, I found it on Amazon for a way cheaper price, something I could afford. Then I spoke with my professor, and they said that I had to get it directly from the bookstore because there was an access code that I needed. And that book was $200, and it was no way I could possibly buy that book. So
Without the access code, you don't.
yeah, but
the
they make
class.
you get the act right. You got to do it online.
So what was the collective cost of all these books today? What was it?
$573.
$573. So what would you like to say to all of our wonderful donors who made this possible?
Thank you so much. Like,
So much. I don't think you
you
understand
guys don't know how grateful I am for this. 'Cause I was freaking out thinking I wasn't gonna pay. My teacher's like, you need it by tomorrow. How? I don't have
my
the
grace
money.
period
You can't
was
drop the
over.
class. You'll have a withdrawal in your transcript, so you can't drop it. You don't want to withdraw. You want to get straight A's. How do you get straight A's without a book? So thank you.
Thank you.
Very grateful.
All right, now get to class.